tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. So today we continue forward here. It was the Nirodha Samapatti. Why?
Should be in the Kamata to Tamata to Matang Wahoti there.
Which one here?
In the 1, 2, 3, 4, the fourth line, the fourth
Four.
end of the fourth line.
This
Kamata,
one.
yes.
Yes. Kama dhatu, dhamma dhatu mattang wa hodi. Kama dhatu is nothing but just dhamma dhatu. Kama dhatu belongs to dhamma dhatu. So what is the reference? How can we say the kama dhatu as dhamma dhatu? So according to the Pali, Tata Kadama Kama Dhatu, Kama Padisayoto, Tako, Maja Sankapo. This is Uttaka Chetasika. Uttaka Chetasika analyzed as Dhamma Dhatu. According to this Pali, Kama Dhatu is Dhamma Dhatu. It is included in Dhamma Dhatu. So Athara Sapi Dhatu Yo Wa. Kama dhatu also can be classified into 80 dhatu. If we classify kama dhatu into the 80 dhatus, we have 80 dhatus there. What is the reference for that? Yataha, as the Buddha says so. Etato awidiniraya, awijiniraya, priyata katwa, uprito pranimita wasawati dewe, ato gredwa. Ya itasme andre itawajara itapriyapana ya khada dhatu ayarana rupa vedana sanya sankhara viññāna aya vajri kama dhatu. According to this Pali, so the dhatu included avijji to pranimita vasavati the ekamavajara. So the ekamavajara. So kama ekamavajara or khanda ayarana dhatu or rupa vedana sanya sankhara five aggregates. So five aggregates, if we classify five aggregates into dhatu, we have 80 dhatu. That's why all these included ekama dhatu. The reality that arises a kama plane is called kama dhatu. So the reality arises in kama planes are many. All the dhatu, all kinds of 80 dhatu can arise in this kama plane. So according to this Pali, kama dhatu is nothing but all kinds of dhatu. Then nikkama dhatu, dhamma dhatu ewa. Nikkama dhatu is also called dhamma dhatu because nikkama belongs to vittaka, that is cetasika. So all cetasika, they classify into dhamma dhatu. That's why nikkama dhatu also is dhamma dhatu. Sabbepi kusala dhamma nikkama dhatu tiwa vajanato. As it is said, Sabbepi kusala dhamma nikkama dhatu. Manavayana dhatu bihoti yewa. So it also can be called manavayana dhatu because all kusala ceta belong to manavayana dhatu. So it also can be called manavayana dhatu. Nikkama dhatu can be classified into two dhatu only, not all dhatu. Yeah, Dhamma dhatu is manoviññana dhatu only. The Vyavada Vihesa, that is the pair, the Vyavada Vihesa, Abhyavada Ahuyesa, that is a kind of the classification of the dhatu. The Sukha Dukkha Somnasa Domnasa. Yeah, Sukha Dukkha Somnasa Domnasa Upekha Avijja. Araba Negama Pragma Dhatu Yok, Dhamma Dhatu Yewa. All these dhatu belongs to Dhamma dhatu only. Vyavada Vihesa, the Uttaka. Abhyavada Ahuyesa also Uttaka. Sukha, Dukkha, Somnasa, Domnasa, Upekha. They are Vedana Cetasika. Avijja also one of the Cetasika. Araba Negama Prekama refers to the Viriya. So that is also Cetasika. That's why all these dhatus belong to Dhamma dhatu only. Then we have Hina Panida, Hina Machima Panida dhatu yo. Pali is not difficult, understandable. Hina Machima Panida dhatu yo. Atharasa dhatu matta mewa. Hina Panida Machima dhatu also just the 80 kinds of dhatu. Matta mewa, matta ewa, just the 80 atharasa dhatu, just the 80 kinds of dhatu. Hina hi, chakkhadyo hina dhatu, hina chakku, hina the rupa, hina sota, hina sada, and so. The apiriya dhatu is called hina dhatu. Apiriya dhatu. So remember the khanda vibhaṅga. Hina, the rupa, panita, rupa. But according to the Matika, according to Hinatika, so Hina referred to Akusala Cetas only, Akusala Dhamma only. Hina referred to Akusala Dhamma. Chakku, Chakku, Chakku here. Chakku also referred to the Hina Dhamma. Sorry, Kamajara Dhamma Hina. All Kamajara Dhammas are Hina according to Hinatika. They are inferior Dhamma. Akusala, some of the Vipaka, some of the Kriya, as some of the Kusala. Now they belong to Hina Dhamma. So Chakkhadayo, yeah, Hina Chakku, Hina Soda, and so Hina Dhammas are Hina Dhatu. Machima Panida Chakkhadayo, Machima Ewa Panida Dhatu. So Machima Dhatu, Machima, the media or superior Chakku, etc. are called the media dhatu or superior dhatu. So Nepriya Yena Pana, Nepriya Yena is the sense of reality. Akusala Dhamma dhatu, Manoviññana dhatu, yo Hina dhatu. So it's the sense of reality. Akusala here, Dhamma dhatu, Akusala Cetasika are said together with the Akusala Cetas. Manoviññana dhatu yo. So Manoviññana dhatu, Akusala Cetas themselves Manoviññana dhatu here. So Akusala Dhamma dhatu, Manoviññana dhatu is classified into Hina dhatu as a period. Lokiya Kusala Bhyada Ubopi Bo Dhamma dhatu, Manoviññana dhatu, which are Lokiya Kusala Abhyagata. Lokiya Kusala Bhyagata Ubopi. Now the Bo Dhamma dhatu, Manoviññana dhatu, which are Lokiya Kusala Abhyagata. Chakku dhatu Adyoja, Chakku dhatu, etc. also Machima dhatu. So Kusala Abhyagata belong to Machima dhatu. Chakku dhatu, Rupa dhatu, etc. they also belong to Machima dhatu. Lokodara Panna Dhamma Dhatu Manovinyana Dhatu Yo Panita Dhatu. So Lokodara Chaita Chatisika, which are constitute of Dhamma Dhatu Manovinyana Dhatu, are called here Panita Dhatu. So that's simple. Patuviti Jo Vayo Dhatu Yo. The three dhatus composed of Potapa dhatu only. Potapa dhatu yewa. Only Potapa dhatu. Abo dhatu akasa dhatu sa dhamma dhatu yewa. Abo dhatu and akasa dhatu. These two belongs to Sukuma Rupa. That's why they are constitute of dhamma dhatu only. Unyana dhatu jaku unyana di satta unyana dhatu sankapo yewa. Unyana dhatu jaku unyana di satta unyana dhatu. How to translate? Unyana dhatu. Vijnana dhatu, what we say Vijnana dhatu, they are the summary of seven dhatu. Vijnana dhatu is the summary of seven dhatu. Chakku Vijnana, Soda Vijnana, Gana Vijnana, Jiva Vijnana, Kaya Vijnana, Mano dhatu, Mana Vijnana dhatu. Those seven dhatu constitute of Vijnana dhatu. Saddharasa dhatu yo, Dhamma dhatu ekas de soja Sankata dhatu. Sankata dhatu asangat Saddharasa dhatu yo, Dhamma dhatu ekade soja Sankata dhatu. Sankata dhatu, Sabati dhatu, Sabati dhatu except Nibbana. Sabati dhatu and the Apado Dhamma dhatu. Sabati dhatu is Apado Dhamma dhatu. Apado Dhamma dhatu, that is Sankata Dhamma dhatu. Apado Dhamma dhatu are Sankata dhatu. Yeah. Sabati dhatu is Apado Dhamma dhatu. So excluded the Nibbana. So all they are called Sankata dhatu. So we have Sankata dhatu, Asankata dhatu. Sankata Dhamma constitutes of Sankata dhatu. Asankata Dhamma, which is Nibbana, is constitutes of Dhamma dhatu. Asankata dhatu. Asankata dhatu pana Dhamma dhatu kadeso. Dhamma dhatu eka deso. Aparo Dhamma dhatu, only aparo Dhamma dhatu. Asankata dhatu is nothing but just aparo Dhamma dhatu. Dhamma dhatu eka deso. So Asankata dhatu, not all Dhamma dhatu, just a part of Dhamma dhatu. That is Nibbana. Aneka dhatu nana dhatu loko pana. What is Aneka dhatu nana dhatu loko? Atharasa dhatu papeda mata mewa. They are just the 80 kinds of dhatu. So when we say Aneka dhatu nana dhatu loko, we refer to 80 kinds of dhatu. Nothing. It is Sabhava do Vijja Manana Sabhadaruna, Vijja Manana Sabhadaruna, all kinds of elements which are really exist by their nature. So all these dhatu have their own nature. They really exist according to their own nature. Tada Gadada Atharasa Siva Voto, Tada Tato Gadada. So as they are included in the Vijjamana Dhamma, they are only Atharasa, only 80. So the number of the dhatu, even though there are many different various kinds of dhatu, even there are various kinds of dhatu mentioned in Sutta in Abhidhamma. If we sum up all these dhatu, we get only 80 kinds of dhatu. That is the meaning here. Why the Buddha expounded 80 kinds of dhatu. So why here, why the Buddha expounded 80 kinds of dhatu here? But he even expounded many kinds of dhatu. The the Abhidhamma is standard. But in this case, he expounded only 80 kinds of dhatu because all those dhatus are included in these 80 kinds of dhatu. Apija, another meaning. Apija, even though apija here, we say apija. Vijanana sabhava vinyane. Apija, vijanana sabhava vinyane. Vinyana, which is the nature, vijanana sabhava, which is the nature of cognizing. Vinyane, vinyana, that is what we call the jada or the vinyana. Vinyana, vijanana sabhava vinyane, the vinyana which is the nature of cognizing. Jiva sanyina, the people, the beings who perceive jiva is this vinyana. Jiva sanyina referred to the beings, to the people who believe, so is the vinyana, which is the nature of the cognizing. Jiva sanyi sumuhanatha pi athara seva vodda. The Buddha is founded only 80 kinds of dhatu. Jiva sanya sumuhanatha pi, in order to abolish, in order to remove the perception of soul is the vinyana. Yeah, jiva sanya sumuhanatha, in order to remove jiva sanya, the perception of jiva, where is the vinyana. So in order to remove the perception of soul is the vinyana or the beings, the Buddha expounded only 80 kinds of dhatu. Why the Buddha expounded only 80 kinds of dhatu here? This is one of the reasons. The Buddha expounded 80 kinds of dhatu in order to remove the soul theory is the ministry of the beings. So many people, even Buddhist people, Buddhists even they are declare themselves as Buddhists, they declare themselves as Buddhists. They still believe so is the vinyana. So the many Buddhist people in the countryside, they had never studied Abhidhamma. They still believe soul is the body. That's why if we care them, we practice them. So they are scared very much. They say they lose their soul. So you have to do something to get back that soul. See, I have seen many people. So our people also believe in the soul. If something happened to someone, so they had to sacrifice something to the spirit to get back their soul. They say the soul get out of our body. So if I afraid of something very much, so when I see some strange thing, I afraid of that very much. There, I lose, or I'm out of my mind sometimes, or I become abnormal, for example. So I'm out of my mind. So they say, I lose my soul. That's why they sacrifice something to the spirit. They call back the soul. Hey, the soul, don't stay in the forest. It is very dangerous for you if you stay in the forest. There are many mosquitoes, many dangerous animals. Those animals might hurt you. Please come back to your house. They call back the soul. They call back the soul. But many people, the Buddhist people, they are Buddhists. Even they are Buddhists, they still believe the soul because they do not understand the Buddha's teaching. They are just the traditional Buddhists. They don't know very much about karma. They don't know clearly about karma effect. Even though we told them, we tell them, you see, there is no soul. They don't listen to us. What they should do, they just do it. They just do it. If you say, hey, not necessary to do it, if you stop them, they don't listen to you. They don't listen to you because they are worried too much about their themselves or about their kids. So they had to sacrifice something to the spirit in order to get back the soul. So only the Buddhists, do not believe the soul. The real Buddhists do not believe the soul. But many people believe the soul is the vijnana. That's why the Buddha has founded these 80 kinds of elements. If we find out, you see, if we find out the element in our body, we can see only those 80 kinds of elements. Nothing now out of these 80 kinds of elements, just the element. These elements are carried out their own nature only. So we cannot control these 80 kinds of elements. So no one can control these 80 kinds of elements. We cannot demand them not to carry out their nature. So they are, you see, doing their job. They are doing their job. They are nothing to do with the soul. Nothing to do with the soul. But people still believe the soul is the body. That's why when they are afraid of something, when they are scared very much, so they lose their soul. Their soul is not in their body. That's why their mind is not normal. Their mind is out of their body. They say, we say, you're out of your mind, something we say. Yes, you see, sometimes if we say so, the Polish people or countryside people say, you lose your soul. You had to call back your soul, your body. So after some time, where the kids are scared, they get people, they get people because of the scaredness. So they got people. So when they got people, they don't go to the clinic. They don't see the doctor. They don't take medicine. They say, nothing to do with the medicine, this case. This is, because the kid loses his soul. That's why I had to cover the soul to the kid. They sacrifice something, they cover the soul to the kid. But the person there also the person who knows how to cover the soul. Not everyone is can cover the soul. In a village, only 1% only, or sometimes you may have 2%. Mostly only 1% in the village who can cover your soul. They are usually old people. They are old people. So they worry about their kids. So they go to that person. They ask that person to cover the soul, and they put in their kids' body. That's why the old people, you see, cover the soul and put the soul into the kids. Then the kids, you see, recover. Yes, sometimes the kid recover. So how about your country? Do you believe? Do the people believe in the soul in your country? Your
Yes,
tradition?
Yes.
They also have.
The same?
Yeah.
Yes.
So the whole world believe the same thing, is it? I think so. They believe
Yes,
so. So Atara Seva Woktan, the Buddha is founded only 80 kinds of dhatu in order to remove the soul theory in the vijnana or the beings. The Tatihi Satta.
Hello, Sayadaw. Hello, Sayadaw.
Yes.
Yeah, may I ask a question?
Please.
I don't understand about the Jiva Sanya Samuhanathampi. So how can you translate this sentence?
Samuhanata, in order to remove, in order to abolish, in order to get out, or how to say here. Samuhanata, here, tan here, in order to. Samuhana, remove, in order to remove, in order to discard. Jiva Sanya, the perception of soul. So perception, the perception also. We perceive the soul in the body. So we have perception of soul. In order to remove it here, Jiva Sanya Samuhanata. You got it?
But in the meaning, why the living beings remove the Jiva Sanya? For my understanding, that is the Buddha taught the 18 dhatu for the cycle of the group of the being. Because I think Atta here we use for the cycle of Samuhai means mass of group. So here, Atta is 18 dhatu is said for the sake of the group of the beings who really know, understand the state of 18 dhatu, I think. From my understanding.
Samuha, this is not Samuha, Samuhana. Samuhana, Samuha group, but Samuhana remove.
Oh.
This is not Samuha, Samuhana.
So Samuhana is removed. Yeah.
Samuhana eta.
So
this
and Atta here in Asta in the minutes orders, so
yes, in order to pour here we say for the removal of Jiva Sanya, we can say like that for. So the reason here, Atta, the Jnanata, in order to know, Samuhanata, in order to remove, we will use Atta, the ta here, the ta. So the Pali grammar, if you know Pali grammar, you know this meaning.
Yeah.
Atta.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
So Satihi Satta, which Janana Sabhawe, here he explained here, he to be extended or to be explained more. Sati Satta, there are the beings. Sati are. Satta, there are the beings. Vijanana Sabhawa Vinyane Jiva Sanyino. The being here, Satta Jiva Sanyino. Jiva Sanyino, believe in the Jiva. Where Vijanana Sabhawa Vinyane, believe Jiva is the Vinyana, which has the nature of Vijanana, or cognizing. So Santi Satta Vijanana Sabhawe Vinyane Jiva Sanyino. Ya Jiva Sanyino Satta Jiva Sanyino Satta. Jiva Sanyino Satta. Satta the beings. Jiva Sanyino believe in the Jiva. Where Vijanana Sabhawe Vinyane. Believe the Jiva where a Vinyana. Tesan, those beings. Chakku Soda Gana Jivakaya Vinyana, Mano Vinyana Dadu Bedena. For those beings, the Buddha expounded Chakku Soda Gana Jivakaya Vinyana and Mano Vinyana Dadu. Tasa Anekata, the different kinds of Mano Vinyana Dadu. So we have translation here. Translation. Your translation, you have translation here. A make evidence. Therefore, there are beings who perceive a soul, a consciousness, which has the nature of cognizing. That is one. That is a Jakusoda Ganajiwa. Yeah, it make evident to them consciousness multiplexly. Yeah, tassa anekata. Tassa anekata. Consciousness multiplexly. Consciousness here, the body to Jakus Winyana, Soda Winyana, Gana Winyana, Jiwa Winyana, Kaya Winyana, Mano Winyana here. Mano Winyana Dadu was in a tassa anekata. So it make it evident to those beings who perceive so is the Winyana. So to make it then consciousness multiplicity, say it is divided into I, etc. My consciousness element, etc. here. By the by dividing up these 6 kinds of Winyana, my consciousness element, we have my Kaya Winyana, Mano Winyana, Dhatu. My here Mano Winyana Dhatu, my consciousness element. But we don't have the my Mano Dhatu, we don't have Mano Dhatu. Now in the Pali we have Jaku Soda Gana Jiwa Kaya Winyana, Mano Winyana Dhatu Vasena. But in translation, it makes my element, my consciousness element too.
Yeah, so in the Pali, hi Sayadaw. Hello. Yeah, so in the Pali we have tassa anekatang. The tassa here is the feminine gender, but why in the translation it says consciousness multiplicity? I think tassa here refer to dhatu, not consciousness.
So your voice is not clear.
Can you hear me now, Sayadaw?
Yes, your connection not good.
Hello.
I can hear clearly.
Yes, please.
Yeah, so can you hear me now, Sayadaw? Hello.
Please say again.
Yeah.
Yes. Your connection not good.
Oh, so in the Pali, it says tassa anekatang, right? Looks like you cannot hear me. But then in the translation,
that's referred to Winyana here. Because Winyana Sababa Winyane, we say. So that Winyana, that's referred to the Winyana.
But Winyana is the neuter gender. Tassa is feminine.
You want to talk about the grammar?
Yes, because he said tassa.
That's here we had to take that's Winyana Dhatu ya. Maybe refer to the Dhatu. If we refer here Dhatu, we can say tassa.
Yes,
Tassa Winyana Dhatu ya.
Yes,
That Winyana Dhatu.
Hello, Sayadaw. You can you hear us?
So I can't hear you very well. Your side and the internet connection is low.
No, our connection is.
I think it's your connection. Because we can hear ourselves, but I think it's your connection.
From my side?
Yes.
Yes, Sayadaw.
You see, you are two like this. You see, go like this. Oh, I'm sorry, I can't hear you very well. I'm not clear with what you say.
Yeah, it's okay, Sayadaw. Please
Now,
continue the
now,
lecture.
yes.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Sometimes it's clear, sometimes not clear. So here, anekata, multiplicity of the what? Of the consciousness. That's anekata here. That's anekata, we say consciousness multiplicity. That's anekata. So there are many kinds of vinyana, like a Jaku vinyana, Sada vinyana, Gana vinyana, Jiva vinyana, Gaya vinyana, Mana vinyana, and so many kinds of vinyana. Their cause also, their condition, like a Jaku vinyana depend on the Jaku pasada, Sada vinyana depend on Sada pasada, ear base, Gana vinyana depend on the nose base. Jiva vinyana depend on tongue base, Kaya vinyana depend on the body base, and so they also had different condition. That's why they are anekata. They are multiple. They are multiplicity. We say here, consciousness multiplicity. That is one reason. So to the beings, you see, in the being, the vinyanas are many. In the beings, like Jaku Sodagana Jiva Kaya Mana Vinyana. The Jaku Rupadi Pachya Yata Otitaya Anechat Jaku Rupadi Pachya Yata Otitaya. The second reason here. Pachya Otitaya Anechat. Yeah. Anechat is impermanence. Jakurupadi Pachya Yata Uditaya, which is due to its dependence on income, visible data, etc. as condition. Yeah, as condition. So they are also negata. Because of this here, its impermanence, which is due to its dependence on income, visible data, etc. as condition. It is also anekata, various. So the 80 kind, Atharasa dhatu yopakasita, the 80 kinds of dhatus are the 80 kinds of dhatus are mentioned. Yes, maybe my side. 80 kinds of Atharasa dhatu yopakasita, 80 kinds of elements are shown. Jiva sanya dikarata nusiyita jiva sanya samuhanitu kamena bhagavata. The Buddha showed these 80 kinds of elements. Jiva sanya samuhanitu kamena, in order to remove jiva sanya. What kind of jiva sanya is that? Dikarata nusiyita, the intent, yeah, anusita, there was a tent, dikarata, long times. That it takes long time here. Bhagavata, the Buddha, who was desirous of abolition, the long inheritance, perception of his soul, long inherited perception of his soul. No, here, dikarata nusita, he translates the long inherent jiva sanya, perception of his soul. So the Buddha desired to abandon, to remove the long. That's only the Buddha is fundament. Genji Genji is there something more? Your Bayo.
Hi, Sayadaw.
Tata.
Yeah, your connection is very weak. We can barely hear you, Sayadaw. Hello?
I can't hear you. I think we lost
Yeah, I can
Sayadaw.
see the noise.
The connection is lost.
Of those who are teachable in this way. In this way means in the way the Buddha is found 80 kinds of elements. So the inclination of the beings who are teachable. So not every being here, the being who can understand the Buddha's teaching, well, the Buddha is found 80 kinds of elements. Those beings can understand his teaching. So we refer to those beings only, not every beings. Even not including us and they, included to the beings who understand very well about the 80 kinds of elements. For us, now we may not understand very well. So that's why we have to study again and again. But for those beings, where they are listening to the Buddha one time about 80 kinds of elements, they can catch or they can understand those that teaching very well. That's why they are here who are teachable to attain the fundamental truths. Now, the teachable to attain the fundamental truth. The Buddha referred to those beings where he expounded these 80 kinds of elements. That is one reason. Yeja imaya nati sankhepa uttaraya desnaya wineya satta. So, here, which is neither too brief nor too long. The beings who like, because some, you see, where they are listening to the Dhamma, some, you see, they don't want to listen, take a long time, 1 hour, 2 hours, they don't want to take. They want to listen about 5 minutes or 30 minutes. 30 minutes is normal. You see, less than 30 minutes, more than 30 minutes. If it is less than 30 minutes, that is the short. If it is brief. If it is more than 30 minutes, it is long. So here, neither too brief nor too long. The beings who want to listen to the Dhamma or who can understand the Dhamma, which is neither too brief nor too long. So the Buddha is found at these 80 kinds of elements. Compare, you see, to the others, the teaching. These 80 are not too long, not too short. So that the explanation will come. You see, not too brief, not too long. If it is too brief, he may not be teachable beings. So if it is too long also, he may not be a teachable beings. So the Dhamma, the teaching should be neither too brief nor too long. Then that being can understand very well. So that being is called teachable being.
Sayadaw.
Oh yes, thank you. So let's stop here. Buddha Sasana Jira Datadu. Buddha Sasana Jira Datadu. Buddha Sasana Jira Datadu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you so much, Sayadaw.
Thank you so much, Sayadaw.
Thank you so much.
So if you enjoy, if you want to enjoy, the proof, please